Good day, everyone, and welcome to another supplementary episode of the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. I'm Ryan. This is Rob, and we're here to talk to
Hello.
you about the Xbox Game Showcase that showed during the Summer of Games. This about week and a half ago now, guess.
It was Xbox. Nobody cared. Good night, everybody.
Oh,
Oh, see that I did that joke. I was just doing that with both consoles. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it was good. It was they talked about games,
they did, they did.
including one which I think they're lying about. But we'll get to that.
Um, well, when are you talking about when Phil Spencer got on the stage and made a couple bold promises, or
I might be.
yeah, you may as well talk about it now. Get
Maybe.
that. No sense in burying the
All
lead.
right. Okay. So Phil Spencer went up and he's like, "Yo, I'm Phil Spencer." And he promised that in 2026, players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with the next Forza. Okay, sure. Forza comes out all the time. Gears of War, yep. And a new Fable. And I call bullcrap. I call bull poopy.
So he also
Bull
said
poopy. Poopy's time.
and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Yeah, which is Halo. I mean, new Halo games,
Yeah.
they happen, but
Okay.
Fable's not happening. Fable's not, no, no. It's never happening.
Didn't well last year they showed some gameplay, didn't they?
Did they?
Or was
They've
it all
talked about it a couple
or was
times.
it
Like,
all CGI? I think it might have just all been CGI. Because it starred
like
that
that
one
one.
guy. It was a trailer that starred the one of the guys from the IT crowd.
Hmm. Right, and there was a giant.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be wrong. I'd
Yeah.
like a new Fable game, but I feel like a new Fable game is going to be Fable.
Mm-hmm.
A Fable.
Well, you were ready to talk
Rubber
about some of the
baby buggy
rubber
bumpers.
baby buggy bumpers. You ready to talk about
All
some of
right.
the stuff they announced here?
Let's talk about some of this stuff.
All right. So they announced the Persona 4 remake,
Yeah.
which is I guess because they did a Persona 3 remake. I I don't play the Persona game, so I don't know.
No. No. They seem very popular. Like they look like the kind of games you have to spend about 300 hours playing.
Yeah, yeah.
But good for them. Good for them.
They also showed, and they talked about it as being the next piece of Xbox hardware, which is the ROG Xbox Ally, the Republica Gamers Xbox Ally, which is
Hmm.
going to be a ROG Ally with a completely Xbox interface on it, like skinned over Windows. So
Yeah.
Um, the big, unfortunately, like people are kind of excited about this. Price wise,
Hmm.
I think it's going to be expensive. I mean, ROG Allies now are you're looking at 800-900 Canadian for one of those puppies. So
Yep. Yep.
I think you're going to be looking at the same for we're,
Yeah.
we're up in Switch 2 prices here.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep. Yep.
but the thing that got
Interesting.
people really excited is they showed a little bit of Hollow Knight 2 Silk Song gameplay happening on the ROG on this. Like no other
Hmm.
mention of it. Just they show a
Yep.
little bit of footage of that.
It's like, hey, we're
So,
still working on this, just so you know.
so
Yep.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, the toys get more expensive, Rob, and my bank account gets smaller. I mean,
Yes.
what can I do?
Yes. A
Uh,
pack of eggs is $17.
oh my god.
Yeah.
So, the next game we're talking about, Beast of Reincarnation, was an interesting one because it comes from primarily Pokemon developer Game Freak.
Yeah. Yeah. This one is a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, it looked interesting. It did not look like a Pokemon game,
No. No.
but it's an action RPG. It looks kind of like it might be their version of a Souls like. So who knows?
Could be good. Could be good. Let me talk about the next one here.
Okay.
I got to intro this in.
Okay.
This is the most excited I've been for a new IP. Like it's an original new series. Looks like something that maybe a little military based. Maybe like there's some squad stuff in there, but brand new IP, which is what Microsoft is completely known for. And it's Call of Duty. It's a new Call of Duty. Yeah.
Seven. Black Ops 7. Yeah.
It is shooty bang bang. Shooty bang bang. Teabagging and teenagers.
All the things that Rob just loves, like just the things
And-
that the reason he gets out of bed in the morning.
And there's going to be a new zombie part. Oh no, that's been in like 14 of them as well. Yeah, cool. People like it. That's why they've made 300 of them. Is it every second one good, or is it? I don't really know too much about Call of Duty, other than I played the first one
Yeah.
when it was.
Yeah, I did too, funny enough.
Yeah.
On PS3. It was like a game I got on PS3. But this one's different, Rob, because this one is against a manipulative enemy who weaponizes fear above all else. Fear.
Fear.
Boo!
Boom. Black Ops 7. Pay us $100.
It's due out by the end of summer. You know what? We make fun, but these games are always the number one sellers of the year. Like, and like
Makes a lot of people happy. Like,
You know,
I mean,
like-
whatever. At the end of the day,
and they started tying in all their online stuff, like into one like world. So like stuff that you unlock in Black Ops 7, you can take into these online, your online like player versus player stuff, and like so it's smart money making, my friend. Smart money making.
Yahoo!
They showed a trailer. They showed a trailer, and then after this direct, they had a big showcase of Outer Worlds 2, which
Yeah,
I played the first one. I played a good portion of it.
I did as well.
Yeah,
Good game.
I got to a part. If a first person kind of action adventure game can keep me interested, I'll play it without even realizing what I'm doing. But then they got into a little bit of platforming, and I'm done. Like first person platforming sucks, and I don't like it, and I don't want to do it. So I kind of quit playing it at that point.
Ryan Cashmere 2025.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a hot take. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's just
can't stand the
next
stuff.
to impossible.
I was playing, even when I was playing Doom, like Doom 2016 or whatever, I was really into it, like I was totally into it, and then it got into some platforming, and I fell a few times, and I was like, well, I guess I'm done with this, because I hate it. No, sir, I don't like it.
Yep.
But I mean, what I did play about Outer Worlds 1, I had a lot of fun with. And, you know what, did you ever check out, I forget what I think it's called Next Level? Or something like that. It's the video game shorts that are on Amazon Prime. Prime Video?
No.
No,
No, I
there's
never
one
did.
for the Outer Worlds that is awesome.
Oh, that's that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really good little story, and if you ever,
People who all left. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
I
I
like it.
think it's called Next Level. But anyways, it's by the guys who did Love, Death, and Robots.
Hmm.
The shorts, the same guys who did those. But yeah, the Outer Worlds one, if you just want to watch one or two of them, check that one out. It's exceptional.
Very cool.
Um, oh, they showed Clockwork Revolution, and actually in the little blurb here it mentions it. I I got very strong Bioshock vibes,
Hmm.
Bioshock Infinite vibes,
Yes.
very much
Yep.
so. But yeah, it's a steampunk RPG shooter. Looked uh, looked gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Um, I should also mention all these games that they're showing here are guaranteed to be day one on Game Pass as well. So even if they're multi-platform,
Hmm.
um, they will be coming to Game Pass day one. Which brings me to my next one, Squanch Games, um, which is a joke,
Squanch.
which is a joke from Rick and Morty, but I shouldn't have to tell anybody that. Um,
Ah. Okay.
oh, oh, he didn't know. Okay,
I
yeah,
didn't know that. Sorry.
yeah, it's
I know of Rick and Morty.
yeah, um, High on Life too, and it looks as crazy as the first one. So,
Yeah. Did
with
you ever
your
play the first one or?
yeah, I put a couple hours into it.
Okay.
It was it's fun. It's um I think the mood I was in when I was playing it, I got a little sick of the constant commentary between the gun and
Yeah. Yeah.
yourself. It got a little much. But I mean, there were
Yeah.
some laugh out loud moments. So
Hmm. That's like Bubsy for me, like or
yeah.
Gex or something, where it's like, this is funny for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, that new Gex trilogy that they release, I really want to get that. But
Ooh. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it had nothing to do with any of this. But yeah,
Um
over here,
we talked about this already during wait, is this different? Oh, it is.
it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden 4. I thought the other
Hmm.
one we talked about during the PlayStation was the new. It's a new side-scrolling one, but this one's a 3D one. Hey.
It is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
This is the new one from the original series for Xbox.
right.
Yeah.
So that yeah, they showed some of that, and again looks hard as hell. That's
Hmm.
coming out October
It's
21st.
yeah.
Oh, apparently the dogs see someone on the street. If you can hear that.
It's off my street, son.
Oh, and then they showed off a little bit of Gears of War Reloaded. Um, and it's coming August 26th. It's coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and PS5 on August
Yeah.
26th. Interesting,
Play the
interesting.
games on all the systems.
Yep.
Microsoft doesn't care. It's like play it on whatever.
This next
We
one,
just want you to play it.
did you ever play Super Meat Boy? Like the
I
original?
did.
So this one
I
is
was heard about
apparently
it.
about a 3D version of that game. So,
That'd be very interesting and probably really, really hard.
mm-hmm. Um, oh, they announced Grounded 2, which is a game that I played the original Grounded when it was in early access. I never went back
It
once
was
they had their full release.
it was in early access forever.
Yeah,
I think most people just got tired of it before they actually.
they actually finished it up, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, yeah, I meant to go back and play that because I think it kind of felt like I finished it, like or got as much as I could out of it at the time. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
interesting. Again,
That's
Rob,
very
it
cool.
becomes a time versus
Space?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So this one is next one is called Aphelion.
Hmm.
And the big thing about this one, I mean, it looked good, but it was developed in cooperation with the European Space Agency, so it's got some realistic sci-fi in it.
Has anyone in Europe ever gone to space? I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm like, okay, the Russians have, and the Americans have, and I mean, obviously, people have gone up with them, but like the only people who have space exploration.
Yeah.
I don't typically think of Europe, but
No.
well, unless you're talking the Final Countdown, which is I think about space all the time with that. I wonder if that's kind of where they're. Maybe that's where it's coming from.
That's just the music to the Final Countdown just plays on continuous loop in the background. I mean, when I saw this trailer, I actually got a lot of like Returnal vibes for some reason.
It sure looks like that. Yeah. That art style's just in everything now.
Yeah. Our friends at Double Fine, always making interesting games. They announced a game called The Keeper, where you play as a lighthouse.
Yeah, so just in case you thought you misheard that, and maybe you was a lighthouse keeper, or no, you're the lighthouse.
Hello. Yeah, you play as a lighthouse in this 3D adventure.
So for the audio listeners, Ryan has his little dog now, who is striving for attention.
Yeah. She was pawing at my leg, so.
Yeah.
But she's going to just curl up here now in my arm. Yep, there she goes. She's come to steal my warmth. So they showed another game called There Are No Ghosts at the Grand, which is it's like a puzzle, like murder mystery type thing, but it's also described as a spooky, cozy musical mystery. And they did show a couple musical numbers.
So weren't we just talking about this, where people were taking darts and going, "Boop. This is a musical.
Right, we got a musical, murder mystery. Go."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so on the picture, there's some young people. There's a priest. There's a cat who looks like it's also a kraken.
Yeah. And an animated cup.
I was going to say that's an animated cup right there, yeah.
No, there's none of that if you're staying here. All right. So yeah, I mean, that looked interesting. I mean, that'd be something I would try. Again, if I hear it's decent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they announced some DLC for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's called The Order of the Giants, and it's coming out on September 4th.
That's a game I have to try.
Yeah,
I've heard it's amazing. Yeah.
I've been hoping
to have my graphics card light on fire when I play a game. So
yeah, I've been hoping to have some time, like where I know I'm gonna have some time, and then I'll just subscribe to Game Pass, because that list is getting a little long now too of of games I want to try on Game Pass.
Absolutely.
Actually, the one that has me most interested is that Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Yes. That's on Game Pass.
That's one I really want to try. Yeah. Yep.
They showed a trailer for Chronos: The New Dawn, which is a new sci-fi horror game from Bloober Team, team that put out. I mean, they've put out stuff in the past, but I think
I was hoping you remembered the name.
Most recently, they put out the Resident Evil. Nope, not Resident Evil. Silent Hill 2 remake. They made that.
Okay.
Yeah. But they also, uh, crap, I can't think of the. They had a game that kind of launched with the
Mm-hmm.
Series X. It was like,
Yep.
it was that one
I
where
can't remember.
it was a big deal because it was apparently rendering two worlds at once,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Yes. I can't remember it.
I can't remember it either.
I do remember that all their games, things are gooey.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And this looks very similar to that.
Oh, what did I do, Rob? I did something. I lost my. Whew. Okay, I'm back.
He's back, folks.
I closed. I closed that. Rob,
Back.
distract them. Distract them.
Animo. It's a
Um,
free-to-play creature-catching open-world action RPG coming to mobile.
Bloober Team games.
It's coming to mobile. You've all got phones, don't you?
The Medium. That was the name of the game that they.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, they actually made the Blair Witch game too,
Yeah.
which people really liked. That was out in 2019.
Gotcha.
I remember the Medium. I hate played that game because I heard it was only like 15 hours or something, and by the end of it, it was. I was hating it. um. So, they also announced Invincible Versus, which is based on the cartoon and the comic book by Robert Kirkman. It's a 3v3 tag fighter. And it looked awesome. It looked like it was right out of the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Might be one of the bloodiest cartoon/comic books
yes.
ever done.
Mm-hmm. And from the makers of Spiritfarer, they showed off a game called At Fate's End, action adventure game. It, yeah, I mean, it looked fine. One I was kind of confused about because isn't the Sobo Studio, aren't they the ones that make Astrobot?
I'm not sure.
I think they are, but anyways, they're the ones who made the previous two Plague Tale games, Innocence and Requiem, and now there's a Plague Tale Legacy.
Right.
Oh, apparently it's a prequel to
It's
Innocence.
a prequel.
Interesting. So it won't have the two characters from the other two. Because the sister and the brother are the main characters in Innocence and Requiem. So, interesting. I mean, I played through and beat Innocence, and it was awesome. And I started Requiem, but something shiny, of course, got my attention, and just too many games and not enough time, Rob.
Yep.
10 more years I'll retire, and I'll just dive right into my back catalog.
Just play the video games.
Yeah.
And Innocence is also one of my favorite 70s classic rock songs. By, oh boy, Harlequin, right?
Harlequin, yeah.
No. Yeah.
It's Harlequin, yeah.
Innocence. Do you know, okay, I'm gonna derail us for 2 minutes.
Okay.
I promise I'll be right back here.
Are you singing? Are you going to sing some more Innocence for us?
No,
Oh, okay.
but there's a song I used to really like, but thanks to hockey and the playoffs and the folks at Rogers,
God,
I cannot listen to it anymore, and they ruined it for me because every commercial break they played "Lay It on the Line" by Triumph, and it's Triumph, right? It's Triumph.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's.
I'm pretty sure it's Triumph. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes twice during a commercial break. You gotta lay it on. Yeah.
On the line.
The first couple of times it was awesome and it gave you chills and you're like, yeah, the Oilers are gonna lay it on the line, and
yeah, now it's like, oh,
I'm sorry, am I being loud? Yeah. I'm with you, man. Like, I can't listen to that song anymore.
Yeah. Or Pink Pony Club. Although, actually, that song's always sucked. I'm sorry. That's a horrible song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the whole thing with the Oilers with it came up. Anyway, sorry.
Back on track.
Back on track.
Back on track.
Tell us about Final Fantasy on the Xbox, right?
Well, Final Fantasy is finally coming to Xbox. Or some more of it. Remake Intergrade, which isn't that the first one? For Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade? Or is that the second one? No, that's the part 2. Yeah.
All right.
So that is coming, and so is Final Fantasy 16, which I guess were PlayStation exclusives up to this point.
Yeah. Just play the video games.
A sequel to Planet of Lana is coming. Is coming to Xbox and PC in 2026.
Cool.
I've had that on my wish list for a while. Because I heard it was 2 or 3 years ago now that this game was out, and like it ended up on a bunch of people's top 5s at the end of the year. So,
interesting.
Yeah, the Planet of Lana. So, yeah, when I hear about games like that, I add it to the wish list, and if it's gonna be, if it's cheap enough, I'll just add it and hope to get to it one day.
Right. Now shut up.
I'm sorry.
The most important game of any of these.
You better take this one, Rob.
They better take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
They announced Animo. It's a new free-to-play creature-catching open-world RPG. And it's coming to mobile and Windows PC and Xbox Series X. Animo.
It really was the biggest announcement of the whole thing, wasn't it?
Now listen. You don't like phone games? You don't have a phone? Everyone has a phone.
Everyone's got a phone.
What are you, stupid? Sorry. I was just like, I feel like somebody at Microsoft is like, oh, we need one more. We got to fill like 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Anyone got anything? We got this mobile game.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, doesn't Xbox own the Candy Crush company?
Oh yeah, King, right?
Yeah,
King Games.
So I wonder if this is through King. Yeah. Must be, right?
It's not, because I'm looking at it right now with some other company.
Oh. Rob's like, this actually doesn't look bad. I think I might have to get in on this.
Okay, it's got a catchy song. And there's like cards and collectibles. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. This game's gonna take a lot of money. Oh boy. This game wants to be Pokemon so bad.
Oh boy. They're playing 20 plus years of catch up.
Yeah. He's ready to shake up the world. And there's dancing turnips, coconut crabs, and big mallets.
Where are you going?
I take it back. This might be the greatest game of all time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm stopping. Yeah, it's free. At the end of the day, how bad can...
So one thing I did watch this live when it happened. This showcase. One thing that I thought was very interesting that you don't see Sony do is at the end of every trailer, it shows all the stuff that it's going to be on. All like the games, and most of them, even though they're going to be, day one Game Pass games, they show that they're coming to Steam, they show that they're coming to Epic, they show that they're coming to PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
in their direct.
Yep.
Because before they would just have that screen come up that would be play day one on Game Pass, But now it's like they show the end screen with the date or whatever that the developer would put out. Like if it's an Ubisoft game, it's like the one that they would put out saying, "Hey, we're on all these platforms." But they just leave that on theirs. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, like, Microsoft's pretty much at this point being like, you're going to play the games on our platform anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Have you heard of Game Pass? We own that.
You might have heard of this little thing called Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. You going to pay $80 for playing it on PlayStation?
Mm-hmm. So, interesting stuff, Rob. Interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It wasn't that.
Oh, something else they showed, but they didn't mention in this summary here, is they had Tony Hawk come out and talk about Pro Skater 3 and 4. And they showed, like, one of the new enhancements is there's a whole bunch of new characters added. And one of them is Ninja Turtles Michelangelo. Is going to be a
That's pretty
character,
cool. Yeah.
character you can play in there.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 and 4, those are the ones I played.
Okay.
1 and 2 I didn't have as
gotcha.
much affinity for, but 3 is where I hopped in and started playing them.
Yeah. I mean, all of this Tony Hawk stuff is great, but until they bring back the ride board, video gaming will never change.
Yeah.
That was revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary. So, do I have one kicking around here?
I was just
I
going to
don't
say.
think I do. I do have at least 2 of them, but I don't think they're even in this room. Yeah. It was like it was developed by Tony Hawk. Like, he was involved in the development of it. It was like
Mhm.
with sensors that had no wheels, and it was just like you'd make it do things and
Yeah.
kick flips, and none of it worked.
Nope.
None of it worked well.
I went over to
And
my
it was a
neighbor's
big-
place because they had it, and I tried it, and I'm like, either I'm really bad at this or this game is really bad, which it could be either.
Yeah. It was just as bad as like every Kinect game that didn't work well. Like
Yeah.
there was a Sonic, was it a Sonic Kinect snowboarding game or something like that?
Oh.
No. There's some snowboarding game or like where you like not snowboarding but like electric snowboarding, like you're on futuristic and
Like
it didn't
hoverboards.
work worth the like. Yeah, thank you.
Hoverboards, yeah.
Hoverboards. Hoverboards.
You know what, man? For my Kinect, it worked for the Star Wars dance game, and that's all that mattered to me.
Yeah. And one of my favorite things to make pieces of content for the channel was some of the fitness stuff with the Kinect.
Yes, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the original Kinect, for the Xbox,
360?
must have been for the 360. No, it wasn't. It was Xbox One.
Was it? No, yeah, okay.
No, well,
I mean, all that stuff was
yeah, I think
backwards
it was
compatible.
Xbox One. It was
Yeah.
Xbox One, yeah. Because it was because they only had the one version of the Xbox One that had the Kinect support.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the one I had.
Do you still have it?
The big beef. That Xbox? I don't think so. I think that one's broken.
You traded
Yeah.
it to me.
Oh, did I? Right. Right. Okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it for a while. It
Yeah.
must be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you wanted to play some Just Dance, was it? Or
Yeah, I wanted to
no,
get- No, I did. I wanted to set that up
Yeah.
for the wife, and
Yeah. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone, that was the Xbox showcase that happened in and around the Summer Game Fest. Overall, pretty good. I mean, I don't know. There wasn't anything that had me hopping up and cheering and pumping my fist, but a lot of things that intrigued me.
Yeah, some very interesting stuff, like Double Fine making that
Yeah.
Lighthouse game. I would not have
No.
had that on my 2025 bingo card. So
No. And again, just like in all of this stuff, no big future promises.
Nope.
Like everyone's keeping it very within the year. Within a year or so. Like,
yep.
the most you'll see is 2026, like a year out. So,
Yeah. Does GTA? When is GTA 6 supposed to come out now?
oh, it's in 2026 now. April
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
March or April. But it was supposed to be this summer, so I think a lot of people were clearing the road for it, right? They're like, why
Yep.
bother? Why bother putting anything out?
Yeah, were you going to compete against this game? And they're like, just kidding, we need 8 more months.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for checking out our recap of the Xbox showcase from Summer Game Fest. You can reach us at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com if you got anything you want to, yell at us for, if it said anything incorrect, or if you want to just talk
Let us
Xbox
know some
stuff.
of the game. Let
Yeah.
us know some of the games you're excited about
Yeah.
and why it's Animu. Or Animo. Animo? Yeah.
Animo. Yeah. One
Animo.
more O would make it Animu.
Which would be a much better game.
Much better game.
Much better
A
game.
cow RPG. Open world cow catching game. We can't put this out in the air.
cow-based
Someone's going to
RPG.
steal that idea from us, Rob.
A cow-based RPG from the Diablo 2 universe.
Oh boy.
They came hunting in your world. You're the last survivor, and you're enacting revenge.
Actually, it should
From
be
a
from the
cow level.
Warcraft. Shouldn't it be from the Warcraft world? Wasn't it the cows that you clicked on and then until they exploded, or was that sheep?
I think it was sheep.
Yeah.
The cow level was all was Diablo.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good
Good night.
night.